All right, I got my supervisor, Vanessa, and I'm just going to ask her some questions regarding the clientele at the site. We're going to talk a little bit about the kids, um, where our site's located, any influences socially outside the site that affect our clientele. So right here's Vanessa. Say hi, Vanessa, to the camera. It's okay. She's a little shy, but so am I. So we're gonna be good. So again, this is Vanessa, my supervisor, and the first question, Vanessa, that I want to ask you is kind of just give us a background of the clients. How many parents we have? How many kids we have? How many single, or if they're if they're both parent, mom and dad are in the family.
We have 26 kids in total, with only 4 kids having both of their parents together. The rest of the kids are single moms or single dads.
Okay.
Majority of them are low income. Only about 1/3 of the class is middle class.
Okay. All right. And so you said there are a lot of how many like what's the percentage you think that maybe the family might be low income or might need assistance?
The percentage of families that need assistance are at least 25% of the families of the entire YMCA organization, 25 to 30%.
Okay, so that's not too high, So you're saying then the rest everybody pays the fees that are full price without assistance.
They pay full tuition.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's not too bad. Can you give us just a little insight of what your title is, what you do there?
I'm the site supervisor there, and I do paperwork, I do registration, I do packets, I file emergency cards. My jobs as a site supervisor is to maintain everything updated, make sure the schedule's running curriculum, like arts and crafts, homework time, snack time, exercise outside, extracurricular activities, making sure the program's running, keeping the kids under control, making sure like all the site is in orderly need, just in case licensing comes in, we have every file updated. So it's my job to maintain all the files updated and just up to date. So every month it is my job to update and stamp and turn in paperwork and tuition to my boss.
And that sounds like a lot. Now, you said you're a boss. Who do you answer to?
I have my director. Her name is Ann Statatis. She is the main director of the entire YMCA for the child care department. There are 60 YMCAs,
Wow.
and they're all based on campus.
Wow.
Campus.
So these are like when you're saying, is that middle school, elementary, high school?
They're all on elementary campuses.
Okay.
K through 5th grade.
Okay, so elementary is what we're focusing. All right. What is the parents? What do they have to do in order to have their kid, enjoy the amenities of the YMCA?
There's not much requirements. All kids are accepted at the YMCA. There are regulations. If they do have behavioral problems, they do have to sign behavioral contracts saying that if they have 3 behavioral contracts, they're suspended from the program. And
so if I'm a parent, would I walk into your location, or do I need to go to the YMCA, the main office in Escondido, or?
You can go to both, but it's preferable to go to the site supervisor of the daycare regarding where your child is.
Okay.
Like in my case, it's better to come to me. I tell you the tuition. I explain to you, Plan 1 and Plan 2 is for kinders. Plan 3, Plan 4 is K through 5th. I explain to you what happens in the program. Again, we do arts and crafts, we do homework, we provide snack. I make sure that, if I have any medication releases, to administer the medication to the kids that have behavioral problems. I have to have an agreement with my boss, the parents, and licensing.
The different plans now, why would there need to be different plans, like K through 2nd? Or?
The reason why there are different plans is because in kindergarten the kids are there longer. They do get out. They start school at 7:45 to 11:11. I go pick them up, bring them over to the YMCA, and they're there from 11 to almost 6 o'clock in the evening. So they're there for longer hours. They go.
Okay.
The tuition is based on the hours they're there.
Okay.
Which is why Plan 3 and Plan 4 for K through 5th, I mean 1st through 5th grade is a lot cheaper than it is for kinder.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. How much interaction do you have with parents?
Okay. I have a lot of interaction because it is my job to, keep them updated and inform them. We do have new rules every month, so I have to tell them, now we're serving this, now we're changing these requirements.
Okay.
So it's also my job to build a relationship with them and be able to, build that family orientation for them to make their kids feel welcome. So.
That's, how many? Do most of the parents that have their kid come to the Oak Hill site, or do they live around this area, or do they live on the other side of town, or San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo?
Almost all my parents live around the area of Oak Hill, within walking distance.
Yeah. So I guess that's smart. It's easier for them to bring their kid close, where they live.
Well, the kids have to go to the YMCA. If there's a YMCA at elementary, they have to go to the school that they're at. They can't go from Oak Hill to Conway YMCA. They have to be specifically from the school only.
Okay. So all the kids that are at the YMCA all go to Oak Hill then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's not the parents that don't really have a big choice then, right?
No.
Okay. I was showing the site we were at, and it's not a big building, but we got you have your site there, and I was talking about how we have one computer. It doesn't does it work or not? No, it doesn't work. It does not. We hear that, folks? It does not work. That's kind of sad, but we're hoping that somebody might donate one.
Yeah.
And I was talking about also how we've been to Boys and Girls Club in Encinitas or in Carlsbad, and they have a lot more nicer things, more computers, Can you explain a little bit the funding, or how does the funding work? Maybe why don't we have some of the nicer amenities as these other programs have?
We are a non-profit organization, which does
huge.
Mean we live off donations, so everything we have is pretty much donated. A lot of things we do get new, a lot of things we do get used, but majority is used more than new. So the reason why we have less is also based depending on your area. My area, for example, at the Oak Hill site is based in a very low income area where majority of families are single homes where they don't afford to go to higher daycares where there's better quality materials. However, if you go to La Jolla YMCA, that one has playground inside the pool. That one has everything new, games for K through 2nd and then 3rd to 5th. Not everybody's in the same room. There's individual rooms for each grade. There is also the Palomar YMCA family based in Escondido, which is my main Y. That is one of the lowest, the more lowest income YMCA there is in the entire YMCA area of the San Diego district. So.
Okay, so the fund, everything is based off of donations. It's a little okay, man. All right. How do you think the parents? Have you gotten any comments, any feedback from the parents on how you're doing positive or negative? How the other two ladies, have they given you any feedback? Have they seen any improvements in their children? I know you had made a comment about Amanda, as far as her mom. It's just been such a good thing for her to learn English, and that she wants her to work on her social skills. So you want to just touch a little bit on that?
Yeah.